Well, Barnaby Joyce, today the respected
way.
economist Saul Eslake, I'll put this to both of you, that actually an independent economist has done his own costings on the coalition's policies, and Barnaby Joyce, he reckons you've got to come up with another $30 billion in savings, not $70 billion, to fund your promises. Do you have any reason to dispute his figures?
Yeah, well, I do. And first of all, Saul's a good bloke. He was a former sort of junior politician, aspirant. I can never quite remember the business that Saul ran, but I'm sure that he's very competent in his academic role. He's an economist, actually. Yeah, well, what business?
He was the ANZ Bank's chief economist.
No, well, good luck to him. Now,
Barnaby,
the thing
is,
he's
ANZ
not
chief economist.
And he is not privy to all the details that are there for the costings of the coalition policy. So what he's basically put on the front page of the paper is his assumptions about costings. It's not the reality of the costings. And, I remember having, discussions
so it's not 30
through
billion
the paper.
And it's not 70 billion, so is it less than 30 billion? Is that what you're saying?
Now, I know you want me to have the shadow finance portfolio again, and I appreciate your support and endorsement on that. But I'd love to talk about regional.
You're an accountant by background. I suspect you'd be amply qualified.
And I'd love to talk about regional development and how we actually deal with the issues that are confronting myself and Joel, by the way, about how to get a fair return back to the farm gate. That is one of the biggest issues that is around at the moment, making sure we get the infrastructure in place, making sure that we give our farmers a future where they can actually pay the bills and get ahead and expand our food production. I think that is the part in this debate that has been missing during the election. And I think it's important for both myself and Joel, and we might be on a unity ticket on this one, to start discussing that issue with your help, Emma.
And whose fault is it that that hasn't been discussed in this campaign, Barnaby Joyce? I mean, the paid parental leave scheme is what the coalition says is your signature policy.
Well, Emma, I'd love to say it's your fault, Emma, but I'm not going to say that. But I think it's really important that we get the fourth estate to start dealing with the issues. When I see people in farms and on the land who are saying, listen, I'm getting done over by the major supermarkets. I'm not getting a fair return. I'm working as hard as I can, and I'm just not getting the return that's due to me for the efforts I put in. Even as a labour issue, and I'm sure Joel agrees with this, we've got dairy farmers who say, well, if I looked at my wage rate, I'm on less than $7 an hour. Now, that is not fair. That is not fair. That is completely outrageous. And both sides of the political fence have got to do something about this if we are to be taken seriously as people who care.
We've run to time. Joel Fitzgibbon, a final word from you?
I'd just like to say I'd be happy to have the regional debate and the farm debate, but Barnaby could simply counter Saul Eslake's funding or costing challenge by simply releasing from the Budget Office the coalition's policy costings.
Well, I mean,
the only party in a long time not to do so. He could put this debate to bed tomorrow. Just release.
This is why people get so frustrated, Emma, because there are going to be people watching this. They're going to wonder why the Minister for Agriculture doesn't give a toss about agriculture. That's what they're going to wonder about.
We have to leave it there, gentlemen. I thank you both so much for taking the time to be with us this evening.
Thanks, Emma. That's a pleasure.
You're welcome, Emma.